All right, let's finish this video. We're talking about black men in the American workplace and the world. And a lot of these guys is passport brothers, expats, stuff like that. A lot of them don't work because they already know. Some of them don't retire, but other ones don't work. They rely on YouTube and other means because they already know they ain't gonna give them no job. They ain't gonna get, and that's another thing I look at. Okay, if these countries was all that, then why don't they give people a job when they come over there? Most of them don't. They don't. So, some of these people act racist towards us. You could try to turn a blind eye to racism. You say, well, man, you just got to come to work every day, do your job, and leave. With a lot of these people, they're not going to let you do that because they think in their mind you're supposed to entertain them. And a quiet black guy is a hostile black guy to some. So when you quiet, when you just try to focus on your work, they'll start picking with you, trying to push your buttons on a lot of these jobs. I'm telling you. I'm the truth, man. I'm telling you the truth. When you see black women and black men just abruptly quitting jobs, you already know they trying to maintain their freedom. It comes down to that sometimes. It does. It does. Like, it's been many times, I ain't gonna lie, man, that I was ready to, like one time when I was in Texas, I was delivering pizzas. And the manager looked like, I called him Mr. Furley. I kid you not, he looked just like Mr. Furley. And he was fat mouthed and just talking slick. And it struck a chord with me. And when I came in, somebody had already told me, man, they was in here like mocking you and stuff. Like stuff that I said about something that happened previously. And so me and him got into it, and he was holding a grudge against me because he thought he wanted me to work more hours, right? But at the time, I was focused on moving to a different city. So I went and I worked at another in that same chain for a couple of days. I ain't like it there. It was too slow. But he found out I had worked over there, and he had started holding a grudge, started acting crazy towards me. And so he acting crazy, he being passive aggressive. But when my car got towed, because I just tried to hurry up and park and go and deliver something. I came back, my car was gone. They done towed it because I was like double parked. This dude gonna tell me, well, come use the company car. Like, I'm not supposed to be trying to figure out where my car is. He struck a chord with me with that. So, next day we get into it about it. And we got to bringing up how things were down there and where I'm from. He said, I said, where I'm from, respect is earned. You don't get respect and not give it. He said, well, down here, you give respect based on people's authority and position. I said, nah, I don't agree with that. I said, I'm not finna respect you and you not respecting me. So we had a long little conversation on the phone, right? Stuff kind of died down. I come to work the next day, find out them dudes mocking me, like what the conversation. I don't know if he had me on speakerphone or what he did. So we got into it bad. And you know, like, he tried to make fun of how I talk, because you know, sometimes people like in the South, people in the Midwest make fun of the South. People in the South make fun of the Midwest. It just depends on whose ground you on. So he tried to say something, we arguing. He tried to bring up our talk. So I went off. I said, man, y'all some punks down here. I said, y'all talk all that bleep, but ain't none of y'all gonna fight. I was yelling. I said, I quit. And then I walked out. I tried to knock all the stuff down. I was just out of character. But that's what happens when you be arguing with people and when you stay on the job that you have conflict on. That's why people be quit. See? So, this particular place, it was a little funny business towards blacks, but it was so many of us, they really couldn't do that because they'll lose more than half of their staff. So they wasn't really, but other jobs, like I had one job that you better not act like that. They didn't play that. That was a foreign company. That's one of the reasons why that was my favorite job down there. All that little supervisors riding and doing it, you can get them in trouble. So, but here in Milwaukee, this goes on a lot. It'd be good jobs. We know what goes on in Milwaukee. So some of us don't even want to apply for those jobs in like Franklin, Waukesha, predominantly white areas because we already know they're going to be high strung, going to talk to you like you a slave. They're going to try to some of them going to try not to show you the job so you won't get more proficient than them. All of these things go on. Now with black people, it go on too sometimes, but it's at the lower levels, like maybe fast food, stuff like that more so. It was in corrections too, but it was too many rules in place for a person to be able to affect you like that. So people don't apply for them jobs, like say in the predominantly white areas because they don't want to deal with that because they done already experienced it in many cases. Listen, man. They don't treat us right on a lot of these jobs. Like some of them, you will gain their respect. Some of them don't be doing that stuff. But the majority, especially here in Wisconsin, a black man, it's not that he don't want to work. It's they be playing games and they be on pure garbage on these jobs, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. And some of them won't even give you a chance. Others, they'll hire you just to say they did. And then they'll run you off the job and bring in the people they like. That's just the way it is, man. That's why if you look at any statistical category, it's going to say that this area is one of the worst places for blacks. Constantly locking us up, longer sentences than people in other races with similar or worse crimes. They don't want to give you, sometimes they won't even give you a high credit. Sometimes they won't even give you the things you're trying to buy. Or they'll try to run up the price on you. All of these things go on, man. Don't try to act like they don't. Don't try to act like they don't. But anyway, I'm going to get going. I'm going to do one more video later on. Stay tuned.